Good morning, everyone. Today is December 31st. We are in the final hours of 2024. I'm starting up this vlog, which means if I upload it, which I plan to, that I would have successfully completed my last 4 days of 2024. What I find interesting, though, is I've lost like 30 subscribers in like the last week. It's interesting because I'm getting lots of views, but I'm losing subscribers. I think it's the algorithm playing tricks on me. I never say that word right, I don't think. I think I always say it wrong. I have been at 9,300 and something forever. And I constantly have people saying, I just found your channel. I'm so excited to be a part of your channel. But yet my subscriber base is going down. Now, I know that everybody that watch me aren't subscribed. I want to take this moment to ask you to please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Turn on your notifications. Those two things are so important. I don't really know what the deal is. I just know that I cannot make it to 10,000. I can get up as high as 9,300. I think at one point I was like at 350 something or maybe even 70 something. I know I got pretty high up there and I got really excited because I was thinking if I could just make it to 9,400. And then all of a sudden they all just started dropping off again. Last time I think I was at 9,358 and I watched it just trickle down. It was 43, then 40. And when I last looked at it a few minutes ago, it was at 9,318. In the last week or so, I've literally dropped 30 subscribers. I'm sitting at work. We get off work at 3 o'clock today. I cannot wait. I'm so ready to have the rest of the day and all day tomorrow. I need to take down my Christmas decorations, which I actually want to low-key take them down today so that when I start January 1st, I won't have any Christmas decorations up. But I'm not real sure if I'll get it done today. I know we got a serious glare going on, but I have to share this with y'all because I'm really excited. I got a new nail polish, like I need one. It is the Wicked nail polish. LPI always do collabs with movies and like they did a Disney collab, and I got a couple Disney ones. They're usually really pretty colors because they mimic whatever's going on. I'm out of breath. I don't know why, because I didn't run or anything. Like, why am I out of breath? Maybe because I'm excited. But this is a pretty color green called Defying Gravity. I think that's such a pretty green. That's going to be my color for next week. This is my color for this week. And we're going to go over to Marshall's. Got off work at 3 o'clock today. That was entertaining, wasn't it? I did see a few things that I wanted. I need some pillows, but I want just cheap pillows to go inside of inside of the shams for the day bed. I should have went on and got them, but I didn't. And now I'm thinking I should have gotten them while I was in there. I did get some hair mousse. This is a frizz-free curly mousse by Shea Moisture. It's a clear, so I got that. You know, I can't do anything with color in it. And I think I'm going to be bringing this back. I'm almost 100% sure. It says it's a Don't Shrink Elongating Curling Gel. It's by Aunt Jackie. What do y'all think? Have y'all used that? I'm probably going to be bringing it back because I feel like it's going to be sticky. And if it's going to be sticky, I won't use it because I don't want anything holding my hair down. But we'll see. We'll give it a shot. We will give it a shot. I'm gonna assume that hubby might be at home by the time I get home. He went golfing again. That's the golfingest man I've ever seen. Scoot over here next to your wife.
Yeah, that's
okay.
where
Let's try to get you in here.
No, I don't want to talk about that though. Yeah, I used to go skating.
Did you like to go skating?
Yeah, I did.
Did you used to take girls skating?
I don't talk about it that way.
I wasn't married to you then. It's okay if you took girls skating.
No, I was a teenager. I mean, I was 13.
So?
Yeah.
You didn't have any little girlfriends when you were 13?
I did, but we don't want to talk about it.
Why don't you want to talk about girlfriends at 13?
No, it wasn't. She wasn't a girlfriend.
Oh, what was she then?
I don't know.
She say she's just a friend. She say she's just a friend. Oh, baby.
No.
Hello. Huh?
No, just...
What?
We were watching their skating, and I was like, yeah, I used to go skating every Friday and Saturday when I was a kid.
And I was just asking you, did you used to take girls skating? Like
I
that
didn't
used
have
to
to
be
take them. I was a 13-year-old.
Well, you know what I mean. Like kids going skating, boy
Yeah.
and girl. Kids, like you had a little girl you was sweet on, and y'all meet at the skating ring. Everybody had little buddies that they were sweet on, and you met at wherever. No?
Well, I don't want to...
Well, you know the chance. Somebody go probably say something smart about it anyway. Talk about y'all talk about y'all past relationships.
I was 13.
I know. Well, you know what I was doing when I was 13?
Not what I was doing.
No.
I'll tell you that. How about that one? That's what I said I want to talk about.
I was way more innocent
I don't want to
than
talk
you.
about it. I know that for a fact.
Yes. I was way more innocent than you, dear.
Oh.
Yeah, I was still very young-minded at 13. Like, I mean, I was very mature, but I wasn't, I mean, well, I've never done a lot of things that you've done, but you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to think, did I have a little boyfriend? Who was my boyfriend at that age? Oh my gosh. I don't even remember. That was a long time ago. Well, I might be getting old because I can't remember. Anyhow,
No.
Hello. Look who we have here with us tonight. We were just having conversation, chatting about, we were looking at Times Square thing on CNN, and they were showing skating ring. We were just reminiscing about our childhood, as you all heard. So as you can see, we didn't go anywhere for New Year's.
We did not. We decided to be older folks.
We decided to use...
Plus, we can't hear fireworks all the time. They have them
every night at the
over
Broadway at the beach almost.
So what? And I was tired.
I was very tired.
So
very, very tired.
Just heard from J4. So
yep, we heard from my bonus son, his son tonight. They're where?
They're in Antigua.
They're in Antigua. We're in Homwa.
Yeah, it's already New Year's there.
So they're enjoying themselves. We're sitting here by the fire. I have the tree on for the last time. And I'll be taking my tree down tomorrow. Got my PJs on. But yeah, we just decided to just have a chill night in. It's not really cold outside, right? But it's cold enough to where once we got in, we were just like, we don't want to go back out. So we just kind of decided to chill. What would you say that you would say was the best thing on 2025 for you?
Oh, honey, it's when I went and got you. I said I'm gonna get my wife. That's what I did.
Are you sucking up for something?
No, I'm just serious though.
Are you serious? Is that one? Okay.
I said I was going to get my wife. Then after you got here, I was like, why did I go get my wife? No, I'm kidding. I'm just joking. That's a good one, wasn't it? You weren't ready for that one. Huh?
Oh,
Cheers, salute. That was a good one. You gotta admit it, right? That was funny. You know that was funny.
Oh, whatever. Well, I'll leave right
after. Well, we were just.
I could be in Texas by the time the sun come up. We were watching
that thing, and it was, and they showed the picture of his mother when she was young said this. That's what you remember. Yeah, so.
Oh, that you remember your friends or people.
Yeah, that's
at the
true.
time of the life in which you were engaged the most, basically.
And if you haven't seen them in a long time, too.
Yeah.
You remember what they look like, say 10,
yeah.
12, 15 years ago. One thing I know for sure is if you've had lifelong friends, when you see them, they're still, to me, like they were when I was 12. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They may look different, but they're the same person.
Because you have
we
such
revert
fond
back
memories
to that.
of
We
the
revert
time
back
you were
to
together.
the things that we did, and even talking and acting like we did. Well, not as silly, but you know what I mean?
I don't know, sometimes you can be really silly with your friends.
Because you had things that you guys did, you know, but a lot of the friends that I had when I was little, you only have a few really good friends in your life. Most people are just acquaintances.
Yeah.
I'll say, wonder what happened to this person. And they just disappear out of your life and you never see them again.
Right.
And it
right.
happens, you know, and it doesn't, I mean, people that were pretty good friends, you know. And then you just don't know, you know, you go your separate ways. And then, I remember when I was playing golf and I used to play. I hadn't seen this guy in a long, long time when we used to play basketball together. And I hadn't seen him probably in 20 years. But I used to think about him all the time. And I was at the golf course and I get up in the tee box and there's a guy that they paired me with. And I hadn't seen this guy, Derek, in that long. But I looked at him and he looked at me and he goes, do I know you? And I said, I don't know, man. He goes, he said, do you know Bigelow? And I said, yeah, I know Big. He goes, yeah. And he says, what happened to the little bitty guy that used to play ball all the time? He's a really good player. What happened to him? I said, that's me, man. He said, you got bigger. I said, yes, we do get bigger. We gain weight. But that's one of those things where I used to play ball with Derek and hang out with him, but I hadn't seen him in 20 years.
Yeah.
I remember him looking like how he did then, you know. And obviously he remembered
you from looking
being like when I weighed 140 pounds, not 190 pounds. I think I came home that day and I told you I ran into this guy on the golf course that I used to play. And he was asking me where Big was.
Yeah.
I miss Big. So it was cool. I just really try to just enjoy life. Just being able to just continue to be happy. So many people spend too much time being unhappy. I'm not into that at all.
Yeah.
So just, and I meant what I said, all kidding aside, different when you're by yourself than having somebody there with you all the time. And so, you know.
So did you?
I know I get on your nerves sometimes, but that's okay. It's a good thing.
Yeah, like Snowbird said to me today. He just get on my nerve. She was so sweet. But
yeah, but she would miss that guy too if he was gone.
Yeah, of course she would.
Mm-hmm.
But I can relate. And I just find it interesting when you run across people that say like, oh, me and my husband or me and my wife never argue.
That's
we
not true.
never have. And I'm looking at them saying, you lying piece of person standing there in front of me. Because if you're human, you're going to disagree at some point or another. There's no such thing as two people agreeing all the time.
Well, that's like people that
means somebody's lying.
You know, one of the things I told it to a couple the other day, and we were talking about their children, and they were there, and they were talking about that they were glad not to be with their children. Now that sounds mean, right?
No, but you know what?
But they didn't mean it in a bad way. They said they were just having a good time being just with them.
Yeah, being adulting in their own way.
And they don't have to worry about the kids and this, that, and the other. It had nothing to do with the kids. I'm sure they really love their kids. But you know, that and them being able to just spend time with each other and not have the kids around, it was kind of, you know, for them it was different. And then I was just kidding with them. I said, what are you guys talking about? I said, your kids probably weren't like my kids. See, my kids, they used to argue with each other, but your kids never argue with each other. And they said, you want to bet? I said, I'm just kidding with you. I know they do. All kids do.
Yeah.
They go back into that whole conversation about what people think that their children are so perfect, and that's not true. Kids are kids. They're going to have their own personalities, and they're going to have their own things. And yes, especially when you have siblings, they argue. Me growing up in a big family, I used to argue with my sisters so much. 4 sisters, you know, and a brother. And as you get older, that it's kind of funny. You look back on it, and your memories are a little bit different. Like my older sister, she used to always beat me up. She don't remember that, but I do.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I never did that. But now she's so sweet, ain't she?
Yeah, now y'all are very, very close. She loves her little brother.
I think going into this next year, I truly care about people, and I don't understand why people don't care about people. I just like whenever I go somewhere, and you know I am. Like when we left the supermarket and we were talking to the lady there at the register, I said, I want people to feel good about themselves, about life in general, because, again, without your life's too short. Have fun. Enjoy life.
Yeah.
You know, even when some people get on your last nerves.
Why are you looking at me?
I wasn't looking at you.
Yeah, you were. No,
there's Snoop Dogg right there. See him?
And Martha Stewart. Do I ever get on your nerves?
Oh yeah.
What? Little old me?
Oh no, we're perfect. We're the perfect couple. We do everything just in harmony and in sync. Synchronized swimmers.
Oh, we're synchronized swimmers.
Synchronized swimmers.
We're synchronized married people.
Nothing ever goes wrong.
Not.
Like me getting mad because I couldn't find my collar stays. Are you mad about that? But that's okay. 50 Cent's going on right now.
Oh, should we pause the video?
Yeah.
Do you want to see that?
Yeah, I want to see it.
We'll be right back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Woo!
Half of the decade is gone.
Yep.
Can you believe that? Well, Planet Fitness spent a lot of money giving out all those hats.
They do every year. They're a big sponsor of the
Yeah, all those people with those New Year's resolutions that they'll end up not doing it in about 2 weeks. Did you know that after the second week in January, people have already stopped their resolution?
Yeah.
I don't make that.
So you don't do a New Year's resolution?
Nah.
I don't either. I used to. Now what I do is I think of ways to better myself in that year, but they're not in the form of a New Year's resolution.
That's how health clubs make their money. You know.
Well, yeah.
You remember I used to be in that business, and I can tell you that they just make their money off of that, because most people, they're going to go for like a week or two, but they still get their accounts drafted.
Yeah, because they
don't go.
People get their accounts drafted an average of a year afterwards.
But they don't go. Well, the thing is that when I don't care what it is, it doesn't have to be getting fit or whatever it is that you want to do, because there has to be a commitment on your part that you're going to do it. And it's difficult as whatever it is that you would like to change in your life. It does take work. It's not easy, you know. And that's a fact, you know. And as far as, and for people that want to do something like that, as far as, because you know how I am. I do my swimming twice a week, and I do my walking, I do my stuff. But one of the things I always tell people, because I'm asked that question, what do you do? I said, well, it becomes a lifestyle. Once it becomes a lifestyle, then it's no longer a chore. because you're used to doing it. And then amazingly, your body I feel funny if I don't do something.
Yeah.
I feel terrible. So then you get used to that, and then you gotta, whatever it is that you do, you have to make it to where it becomes a part of who you are and what you do. So if you're a person that never reads but you want to read more, then you gotta read, and then eventually it'll just become secondhand to what you do, so, and who you are, and that's it. So make it a part of who you are and what you do. And I just want people to go into this next year. I just don't like when people overpromise
themselves.
Yeah, like they know they're not going to do it. Just take baby steps in whatever it is you would like to do. Most of all, just be happy with who you are and what you are. And if you're not happy with it, then you do have the possibility. You can change it.
Yeah.
If you want to. I have changed my things many times in my life, and you do. But you have to have the courage to do it. And that's it.
That's one of the things that I've always said on my channel. I always tell people, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps, and everything that you do. I have several subscribers that have different ailments, with whether it's mobility issues and different things like that. And I always tell them, I've never been the person that say, oh my God, I got to go out here and run a marathon today. If you get up, like with my friend that I grew up with, I would tell her, walk around your home. And that's one of the things I say on my channel. I would say to people, don't go buy a treadmill. Like last year when I bought my treadmill, and I did
you're actually going to use it.
Right. February, I walked on my treadmill every single day of February. It was a commitment I made to myself. And I said on my channel, don't go out and buy a treadmill because you see me buying a treadmill. You can get up and walk from your kitchen to your bedroom, to your bathroom, to your kitchen, to your living room, to your bedroom. Just start there and make that a habit of doing that every day. Maybe if you can only do it once a day, walk your whole house. Maybe the next day you'll do it twice a day. Don't do something just because you see me do it. And that's one of the things on my channel that I think, and I gather from listening to other people, is that they appreciate, because I don't ever tell people to do things because I'm doing it. Whatever it is, don't buy the skincare. Like I love Osea skincare. Don't go out and buy Osea because I'm buying it. Now, if you have a need to want to try a new skincare and you want to start there, but don't do it just because I'm doing it. You can try it, but don't just buy it and think you're going to like it just because I like it.
Well, that's like with anything. I think that you have to look at what's you. So much of today because of not only social media, but just how everything is. People don't really think about what is really them,
Yeah.
But you do have the power to change anything. It's like GB, Greg, doing cycling.
Yeah.
I would have never thought about Greg being a cyclist. Ever.
Yeah.
This boy is cycling. I'm just crazy stuff. But he found something that makes him feel good.
Yeah, to replace the other things.
All the things that were going on in his life. He tried replacing it with things that were just not good. And they were terrible for him.
Yeah.
And then he finally found something that makes him feel good. I'm happy for him. I really am. I'm happy. And I'm happy that he's happy and he's finally found something. And I saw that he was at the Alamo Dome working with the veterans, him being a veteran, a combat veteran. He's come a long way. But you have to learn who you are, and you can't be afraid to try things. I'm excited for people that I know that have made those changes that they want to make, because I can't change anybody. I'm not trying to. I got my own problems.
I got my own set of problems.
Looking for whatever changes it is that you're looking for, you can do it. You really can if you want to. My father was big on that. If you want to.
And no change is either too big or too small.
If you want to.
If it's the change that you want.
Look how far your channel has come, and I mean that. You have put the work in, Nothing comes easy. I don't care what it is. I have never done anything that was easy, ever. And it takes time to do whatever it is that you want to do and actually be successful at what it is you're trying to achieve. I don't care if you're a nurse, a doctor, or whatever it is that you do. To get good at it, it takes time. But you got to like what you do.
And I like what I do.
That's right. I know you do. You spend hours on doing it.
I do. I spend a lot
But that's
of time.
okay, because that's what you...
It brings me joy.
Right. Well, you like people.
Yes.
I like people. I just don't like everybody. But most people I like. And I think that that's why when we go out, people just talk to us because, you know, I like people.
You like people, but I'm a people person. So there's a difference. You like people, but I can just, well, that's what I'm saying. But I'm a true people person. Had people share with me the things that I've helped them get through, and it makes me feel good. It's not something that I'm doing like, oh, well, I want you to pat me on my back for it. I'm genuinely happy. Like, and that sometimes I say will be my downfall, because I don't ever see myself being the YouTuber that's going to create a world just for YouTube. And I said this on my channel the other day, when like to do Vlogmas, and you know, there are people that they go out and they script all of these things to put on a show, and that's not me. I'm sharing my day-to-day life. I'm sharing the real person, the 59-year-old Sheila. I'm never going to go out and create a whole world of false living for the sake of somebody to watch my channel, because that defeats the purpose of who I am. And so either my channel will grow through that or it won't grow through that.
Like reality TV that's not real.
Right. That's what a lot of it is. I mean, you know.
I've never watched a reality show.
No.
Not one.
Well, I can't say I've never watched them, but I watched The Bachelor.
Because I know that they're not real.
But in The Bachelorette, I've kind of accepted that either I will make it there, and I believe that I will eventually, but I know that it's a process, because I don't know if the world is ready for me yet. And that sounds so cliche, but I mean, in the terms of, like I said, I'm not gonna be somebody that I'm not for the sake of having a channel. I want my channel to always be real life with Sheila. Well, you want to say goodnight to the vlog?
Peace. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year to everyone. It is now 2025. 2024 is behind us. We must strive going forward to be the best we can be. If you wake up every day saying, God, allow me to be the best I can be today, that's a big step in the right direction. We're gonna say goodnight. If you made it this far and you haven't hit that subscribe button, do so now. Turn on your notifications. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you are a returning subscriber, you already know the love I feel for you. See you in the next one. Happy 2025.